Hello and welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute-a-day podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse, recorded here in the dining room of the Bible Bistro, located in Sharonville, Ohio. Hey there, friend. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. And today in the Bible Bistro, we're looking at verses 9 through 12. And yes, this is our birthday week. We're celebrating 9 years this week of Daily Dose Radio, studying the Psalms verse by verse. That's what we do here on Daily Dose Radio. And today, verses 9 through 12. Now, we've completed the section that had the precepts, the 5+1. Fret not thyself, trust, delight, commit, rest, cease from anger. So all of those ended there in verse 8. And now we have a different section where we're going to talk about this, what's going to happen to these evildoers, these workers of iniquity, because there in verse 2, we were told that they would soon be cut down like the grass. So we're going to expand on that beginning here in verse 9. So let me read for you verses 9 through 12. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Reminds us there a little bit of Psalm 22, doesn't it? With those people that were surrounding the cross, they were gnashing upon Jesus with their teeth. Well, here we have in verse 9 the evildoer. Now we begin with the evildoer, with that precept there, fret not yourself because of evildoers. Well, now we have the evildoer again here in verse 9. Now we were told that they're going to be cut down like the grass and wither like the herb. Here it says they're going to be cut off. Just like what we had there in verse 2, they're going to be cut down. Here they're going to be cut off. So that is a little more direct when we talk about their spiritual destination. They're going to be cut off from the presence of the Lord. But those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Now this idea of inheritance, it comes into fullness there in verse 11, and then it meets its zenith in Matthew chapter 5, verse 5, when Jesus in the Beatitudes talks about the meek inheriting the earth. You can go back and read that Sermon on the Mount there in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 5. Those that wait on the Lord, they're going to inherit the earth. And then we see it again here in verse 11, the meek shall inherit the earth. And then again, Jesus develops that even further in his Sermon on the Mount. It says there in verse 10, yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. So they just have a short time. That's why you're not to fret over them. They're prospering now. Hopefully the goodness of God will lead them to repentance. Hopefully that's what's going to happen to them. That their short while on this earth and all that they have and all the ways that they prosper, that they're going to find the Lord. But if they don't, then you're going to look for him and he's not going to be there. You're going to diligently search for him, and he's not going to be there. Notice the B part of that verse. Thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. So he's just going to be gone. Also consider Psalm 73, what it says about the wicked, that they're placed on slippery slopes, in slippery places. And that's exactly what's happening here. They're just not going to be there any longer. The meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. And this is the thing that the wicked never have. The wicked plot against the just and gnash upon him with his teeth. So here's the problem that every believer has. We have this problem because there are those who, well, frankly, they're envious and they're angry. They're angry at God for one reason or another. And so there is a spiritual battle going on. That's why I say that this is a battle psalm, because we are locked in conflict with the evil one. And he has his agents, and they are not satisfied to have you around. All right, well, join me tomorrow, and we're going to look at verses 13 through 16 here on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. For more fresh and delicious Bible studies, podcasts, books, and more, check out the Bible Bistro online and on YouTube. Join me again next time for Daily Dose Radio.